The 7'4" demon. Wait, he's not even in the league yet. We're kind of glazing. All right, the 7'4" small forward who is the #1 prospect of all time. Yes, we have created a #1 prospect of all time, better than LeBron James and also better than Victor Wembanyama. Now, I don't know if he's gonna have a better career. I'm just saying that he's better than him. If we do look at him, this is what he looks like. Now, I kind of just made like a random player. I was gonna download other people's designs, but they were kind of glazing on these designs. It just felt weird. It's like they made their dream man. I didn't really want to download that. Like, I'm not gonna download for the player model majestic light skin with tattoos. Like, we're just not gonna do that. Light skin with tats, braid, shifty light skin. Like, what is y'all obsession with light skins? Who is not a majestic light skin, but you know, he still looks like a good ball player. Who's 7'4" with an 8'8" wingspan, max shoulder width, and this guy can do it all. The current NBA season right now is 2016. I wanted to put him in the NBA kind of where Steph, Bron, KD were all still kind of like not young, but you know, in like their prime. And so his career, once it gets a little longer in, we will still know people in the NBA. We won't like not know people. So yeah, he is in this draft class with Donovan Mitchell, Kyle Kuzma, Jason Tatum. But let's get to the draft. We are currently in the 20. Why is Chris Middleton on the Cleveland Cavaliers? Oh my God. See, this is the thing, guys. You always got to look at the rosters before you download them. Now we got to go download a whole new roster. Hold on. All right, the league's right. We got a new roster. It is the 2015-16 season now. So he is in the draft class the year before with Ben Simmons, Chris Dunn, Brandon Ingram, Jamal Murray. So he's not in Tatum's draft class anymore. Tatum's draft class is coming up the year after, but we do got correct, accurate rosters now. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we got correct, accurate rosters. So that's all that matters. Let's get to the draft and see where Josh King ends up. And while we are simming to the playoffs, make sure to drop a like on this video. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that sub button and turn on post notifications. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. So yeah, if you're new, hit that sub button for me. Road to 10K. All right, LeBron takes home the MVP. We're not really like too interested in this season. I mean, it's 2015-16. It'd be interesting to see who wins it in like a resim. So we'll just watch the playoffs really quick. All right, the conference finals. Let's see if we can get a Warriors-Cavs rematch. We do not. It's the Cavs-Clippers, and the Cavs take it in 6 games with LeBron winning the finals MVP. So the roster I downloaded actually has accurate league history too up to this point. So we'll see if LeBron could still break the scoring record, and maybe Josh King could break the scoring record in the future if he does have a good career. But we are to the NBA draft. Let's go to the draft lottery and see who gets the lucky first pick to take Josh King with the first overall pick. It's looking like the Celtics have the highest chance. They actually have 2 of the top 3 picks. The Phoenix Suns get the #1 pick, so he's going to be ending up in Phoenix most likely, unless, you know, Phoenix fumbles the draft pick and doesn't take him. Let's see if Phoenix will draft Josh King first. Josh King does go #1 overall to the Phoenix Suns. Who goes #2? Ben Simmons #2 to the Celtics. All right, let's sim to the end of this draft. All right, so Josh King is not coming into a bad roster at all. Besides our point guard, I have no... Russ McDowell, I have no clue who that is. Devin Booker at the 2, Josh King at the 3, Chris Humphries at the 4, and Joakim Noah at the 5. Jared Solinger off the bench. We got Markieff Morris. So not a bad roster on, but it is Josh King's first year in the NBA. He's starting off at a 93 overall. Like I said, you know, he's the best prospect to ever come into the league, so he's gonna start off at a high overall. Let's see if he can win this Rookie of the Year award, and let's also see if he can lead the Suns to a playoff berth his first year in the NBA. Just to show you what Josh King does look like in game. I mean, he's 7'4", moving like a guard. I mean, step back, 3-pointer. Okay, I can't get his release down, but let's see how he looks getting to the basket for the dunks. Oh my God, he looks glitchy. Maybe he's got a little Kevin Durant in him too with the post fade game. Okay, finally we green the shot. All right, Josh not able to take home the rookie or the MVP his first year. I'm guessing he took home the Rookie of the Year. He had a really good season. 24.7 points per game, 5.4 boards, 6.2 assists. And he's not just an offensive player. He could do it on the defensive side of the ball too. 2 steals and 1.9 blocks a game. That could have been defensive player of the year numbers, but they give it to Kawhi, who had 2.2 steals and 0.9 blocks. Did Josh King get robbed? Josh King might have got robbed at DPOY, but if we do look as well at his career accomplishments, he made the All-Star game this year as a rookie. He's playing up to a 95 overall. He made the 3rd team, can't talk right now, 3rd team All-NBA this season, Rookie of the Year, and then the 1st team All-Rookie. So some good trophies to add to the case already. This is what the All-NBA 1st team's looking like. So guys, so the forwards that made it over him were LeBron, Giannis, and Joel. So I mean, those are tough names to beat, especially in your rookie year of the league. But looks like Josh King is on pace to be a pretty good player, as he did lead the Suns as well to a 4th seed in the playoffs in his first year of the league. We are up 2-0 on the Rockets right now. 3-0. This is James Harden, the Houston Rockets. We are 3-0 on. King with 16 points last game. Devin Booker with 25. 3-0 series. 4-0. We're getting to the next round to play the Golden State Warriors. Now, this is going to be a tough series. We get swept by Golden State Warriors. Not bad for our first year in the league, though. Not bad at all. Let's see if we get a Warriors Cavs matchup, but no, we get a Thunder Cavs matchup. Kevin Durant did stay on the Thunder. They also did grab CJ McCollum as well and Mario Chalmers over the offseason. So we got a Cavs Thunder finals. Let's see who wins this. The Cavs win in 6 games. So Bron 2 rings in a row. Kevin Love winning finals MVP, averaging 31 and 15 throughout the finals. But 31 and 15. All right. Go crazy, Kevin. And it only took him 2 years or 2 seasons to win an MVP award. 27.5 points per game, 6.8 boards, 7 assists, 2.2 steals, 2.2 blocks. They better not allow him a DPOY. That's DPOY numbers, and they give it to this guy. You had a good season when you set a new team record. Rudy Gobert just did that for the Bulls with his 232 blocks. So kind of got to give him DPOY there. Russ, who joined the Bulls too. Okay, hold on. We got to go look at the rosters because the Bulls are trying to pick up everybody out of free agency. Let's just scroll through these guys and just make sure nobody left. I usually look at free agency moves. I didn't even look this offseason, you know, because it's only the second year. Usually moves aren't made that fast. Let's go see if anyone else really left. I just saw Dame. Yeah, Dame is on the Clippers now. Okay, along with Blake Griffin. All right, yeah, let's go to all players and just see. LeBron's still on the Cavs. Chris Paul is on the Blazers now. He took Dame's spot. Paul George is on the Nuggets. Dame's on the Clippers. We just saw, obviously, Klay still on the Warriors. Kyrie on the Cavs. Is there any other significant moves? It's not looking like it. Missed. All right, let's get to the playoffs, though. We are the 1 seed in the Western Conference. I'm going to hit simulate round because we should knock the Pelicans out. We do. Got the Clippers and Damian Lillard, not Chris Paul. Dame Lillard and Blake Griffin. So, I mean, could be a decent series right here. 3-2 series. Josh King's first attempt to get to the Western Conference Finals. He does. 4-2 against the Clippers. Devin Booker with a 38-point game. King, what did King do? Oh, he had 29. Okay, I was like, I didn't see him, but I just didn't actually see him. 29.6 boards, 6 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks, 11 for 18 from the floor. And we're on to the Western Conference Finals to play the Minnesota Timberwolves. And we are 3-1 on the Timberwolves. Can Josh King get to his first finals? He does. Josh King is going to be meeting up against one of the best other prospects ever, LeBron James. So this is going to be a really good matchup. Let's see who could take it home right here. Suns up 2-1. Suns up 3-1. Can they close out LeBron? Can Josh King come in here and start taking the league over already? At least he's not going to do it at least in game number 4 or 5, whatever game this is, as the Cavs have been up like 30 all game. 144, 122 blowout. Kyrie with 47, Braun with 24 and 15. King had 31, Booker had 35, but still was not enough. Wait, do we have DeJounte Murray now too? I just saw D. Murray. Yeah, we do have DeJounte Murray. Isn't he a rookie, right? Did we just draft him this year, or has he been on the team for 2 years now? Okay, no, he's been on the team for 2 years now. We just drafted him. All right, 3-2 series going into game 6. Let's not go into a game 7 with LeBron. You know, a second-year player against a veteran team with LeBron James. Going into a game 7 on the Cavs home floor probably will not be the best. Is LeBron going to come back from 3-1 on the Kings? Or not the Kings, on the Suns. He has already won the past 2 championships, so this will be a 3-peat for LeBron James and the Cavaliers if he can come back from 3-1. It's looking like he's up 16 in the 3rd quarter. Josh King just choked. Josh King and Booker just choked. Kyrie just averaged 42 throughout the entire series and 8.6 assists and won the Finals MVP. He had 44 and 7 in the closeout game. LeBron with 30, 12 and 10, a triple-double and 6 steals in the closeout game, and I'm guessing he just guarded Josh King good as well. Yeah, I mean, Josh King had a pretty good game. 22, 11, 4 blocks. D-Book with 37. I mean, D-Book seems to be the leading scorer throughout this series because, I mean, I'm guessing LeBron was guarding King, so Booker was probably attacking, like, Kyrie and stuff, but we just choked a 3-1 lead. The first ring was just so close, and it just slipped out of our hands. All right, so DeJounte Murray getting better over the offseason, making his way to the starting lineup. This is starting to become a really nice little team they got over here. They got DeJounte Murray at the 1, D-Book at the 2, Josh King at the 3, Chris Humphries still at the 4, and Noah still at the 5, and then we got Norman Powell off the bench, Mario Chalmers off the bench, Danny Green, Raymond Felton. So a decent bench too, like some vets on the bench. And let's see if we can get back to the finals this year, as we just blew a 3-1 lead. Josh King had his opportunity to get a ring in only his 2nd year, but let's see if he can get in year number 3. All right, Josh King with back-to-back MVPs, broke 30 points per game for the first time this year. Let's see if he got the DPOY. No, it goes to Rudy again. All right, Luka won the Rookie of the Year, as he did get drafted to the Utah Jazz. Trey Lyles, 6th Man of the Year, and DeJounte Murray, though, winning Most Improved was 16, 7, and 8. So DeJounte being a good addition for this Suns team, as we do, or not we, but Brandon Higgins wins Coach of the Year. 68-14 record, best record in the NBA, as 2 of our players as well make the All-NBA first team with Josh King and Devin Booker. As the Suns got the 1 seed, now we should be able to simulate round, I would think, against the Kings. We should be able to simulate round against the T-Wolves too. I would think, okay, never mind, we're going to game 6. Nope, not going to a game 7, though. We do get by them. And we are playing the 6-seeded Houston Rockets in the Eastern Conference or the Western Conference Finals. LeBron got knocked out by the Celtics in 7 games. Who just beat LeBron on the Celtics? Wait, LeBron left over the offseason. All right, I really need to start doing a better job at looking at the free agency moves, because where did LeBron James just go? LeBron is on the Brooklyn Nets. Okay, LeBron's on the Brooklyn Nets now. Curry is on the Knicks. Okay, everyone just left this offseason, I guess. Well, actually, never mind. It's kind of just looking like the only guys that left were LeBron and Curry, but 2 of the best players in the league just left. LeBron's on the Nets. Curry's on the Knicks. LeBron and the Nets were the 1 seed and got knocked out by the 8th seeded Pacers with Jordan Farmer, Miles Turner, Victor Oladipo, J.R. Smith. All right, I was kind of expecting to see LeBron here, like a Josh King LeBron rematch, but that's not what we're going to get, as we got the 6 seeded James Harden Houston Rockets. We're up 3-0 on them. Josh King's back to the finals against the Boston Celtics. This Celtics team's got Ben Simmons, Nikola Jokic, Marcus Smart, Domantas Sabonis, Jonathan Isaac. So a good all-around team. They also got Jamal Crawford. The Suns took game 1 and 2, though. They take game 3, and it looks like Josh King's going to close out with a championship. Josh King with his first finals MVP and his first championship in only year 3 of his career. Definitely can be on pace to become the new GOAT. A ring in year 3 with already 2 MVPs under his belt and now a finals MVP as well is looking good for Josh King. All right, Josh King with another amazing season, kind of identical to his season last season. If we do look at it, 30.6 points per game both years. Had more rebounds, though. He did win another MVP. That is his 3rd MVP now. If we do look at his accomplishments already just through 4 years of his career, he's a 1-time champion, 3-time MVP, 1-time finals MVP, 4-time all-star, 3 all-first team NBAs, and 1 third-team all-NBA. So he did not win the DPOY. That means Giannis did get it with 1.4 steals, 1.8 blocks. Why are they not giving? They just won't give him DPOY. I mean, he had better defensive numbers than Giannis. Trae Young winning 6th man of the year on the Portland Trailblazers, so he still has not worked his way into the starting lineup. The Ja Morant, Zion Williamson draft class was this year, and Zion went ahead and won Rookie of the Year. What team did Ja Morant get to? Get drafted to? He should have made All-NBA first team rookie. Yeah, he did. He got drafted to the Atlanta Hawks. All right, given his history of firearms, Atlanta might not be the best place for him to end up. Hey man, but shout out Ja, bro. Ja is one of my favorite players in the league. I feel like people forgot about him really quickly. I don't know if you guys saw the 2K25 ratings came out, and they had Wemby rated higher than Ja Morant, which is actually crazy. I mean, I guess Ja Morant hasn't played a game, like a bunch of games in like 2 seasons now? Is it going on almost? I don't know. I feel like Ja Morant's quickly gonna remind everyone that he is one of the best players in the NBA. Healthy, he's definitely like top 10. I'd even go as far to say like top 8. But let's just simulate these rounds. Okay, we're down 2-1, so we cannot simulate this round. We are down 3-1, so Josh King facing some adversity for the first time in 2 seasons after back-to-back NBA finals. They are up 8 points right now in the 4th quarter, looking like they're gonna be able to advance it to at least 1 more game. They do a 7-point win, and we're gonna be trying to force a game 7. But we do got to go in Houston and try and force a game 7, so it's going to be a tough game. Well, maybe not actually. We're up like 30 points. Yeah, this is game's gonna be over. We're going to a game 7 as we win by 32 points. How many did Josh King drop? Josh King dropped 53 points, 6 boards, and 11 assists. And we're going to a game 7. Honestly, hopefully this game is close, because it's been 4 seasons we have not been able to jump into a game and actually watch Josh King in action yet. We've just been really simulating this game so far. We definitely want to jump in and watch some of his games, and it looks like this is going to be our first opportunity. They're down 6 with 58 seconds left. I don't know what happened in that last 30 seconds, but it is the Rockets' ball as well too. So unless Josh King comes down and hits a 3, this is probably done. I don't even think Josh King's on the floor, so he might have fouled out of the game, unless he was on the bench and they just subbed him in. Or he was on the bench and they subbed him in. I don't get that. And they fouled a 3-point shooter, because that's this is Michael Porter Jr.'s 3rd shot now, as he makes 2 of this. So they're down 8 with 57 seconds. Yeah, a miracle's gonna have to happen for them to come back. Let's just see what Josh King does right here. They're getting the ball down low to Josh King. Josh King trying to work out Michael Porter Jr. in the post, puts up a tough shot and knocks it down. I mean, it's a 6-point lead. Are they gonna start fouling? We're not gonna sit here and watch free throws. Okay, if they get a stop, nah, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, they're not gonna miss free throws. This is probably game. Draymond Green is on the Rockets now. Yeah, makes the shot, dropped the James Harden assist, 8-point game. And Josh King's gonna get sent home this year after 2-peating the finals. A 32-point game for King. You could watch some of his highlights on the right side real quick, see how he did. Let's view some of his highlights. All right, we just saw that post hook shot. All right, well, they're not showing us any more highlights, so never mind on those highlights. The Suns get eliminated though, and yeah, they're gonna have to hit the lab. Josh King's on a contract here, so he might not even be in a Suns jersey next year. All right, let's see who wins this championship. It is going to be a Bulls Rockets finals. Russell Westbrook is on the Bulls, James Harden's on the Rockets, so two old teammates that used to play in OKC together matched up, and Russ wins the series in 7 games, winning the finals MVP. Let's get to the offseason though. All right, Josh King signed another 1-year extension with the team. I don't know why he did not sign like a long contract. He's like a 3-time MVP now, so I feel like he should have probably got a long contract by now, but he signs another 1-year extension. I guess, I mean, he's staying in Phoenix for at least 1 more year. All right, Josh King with another MVP after getting bounced in the playoffs last year. Cam Perkins and Brendan Higgins, coach of the year. 53 and 29 though, honestly not the best season for us. Still a really good record, but not as good as the past seasons have been. Giannis with another DPOY. De'Aaron Fox, 6th man of the year on the New York Knicks. James Wiseman got drafted to the Atlanta Hawks. This is the James Wiseman draft class here, so let's go see where those guys went. Rest of the league, no really big moves. As you guys know, Jokic is on the Celtics. He's been on the Celtics for like 3 years. I don't really think there's been any other big moves though. Oh, Ben Simmons actually left the Celtics and went to the Washington Wizards. Trae Young's still on the Blazers. Curry is still on the New York Knicks. But let's check out this All-NBA rookie first team to see where LaMelo and Ant went. LaMelo went to the Magic, and then Anthony Edwards didn't even make an All-NBA rookie team. Wait, this is Ant's draft class, isn't it? The play-in though is now in the NBA, so let's simulate this play-in and see who we get the first round. We get the Portland Trail Blazers. All right, now we should be able to simulate the round and get to the next round pretty easily. I've been kind of wanting to see Josh King match up against Kevin Durant, but we have not got that yet as OKC goes down 4-1 to the San Antonio Spurs. Going to be a tough matchup for Josh King though, because he has to get guarded by Kawhi Leonard, so let's see if Kawhi could stop Josh King, the 4-time MVP. He's not able to, as they 4-1 the San Antonio Spurs, and we are playing the Utah Jazz in the Western Conference Finals, and the Jazz take game 1. Let's go check out the Jazz's roster. Let's check out their starting lineup. They got Darius Garland, Zach LaVine, Luka, Javonte Green, and Phil Ball. I don't know if that's like LaMelo's and Lonzo's long lost brother, Phil Ball, but we should be all right this series, I think. We are down 2-0, never mind. Okay, 2-1. Let's see if Josh King can bring it back. 2-2. Big game right here. 3-2. Let's see if we can close it out and make it back to the finals and see if Josh King can get ring number 3. Looks like we're going to be able to close it out pretty easily. A 141-111 win. It looked like DeJounte had a good game. Devin Booker with 36. Josh King with 32 points, 9 boards, 15 assists, 5 steals, and 6 blocks. And then DeJounte Murray with 26, 16, and 8. So just double-double and triple-double machines over here in Phoenix as the Heat and Washington Wizards are in Game 7. Let's see who wins that. So who is going to be our opponent? It's going to be the Miami Heat. Let's check out the starting lineups. All right, so Zion leading this team to an NBA Finals along with Justine Winslow, Goran Dragic, Cedi Osman, and Damian Stevens. So they're coming out of the East over teams like, you know, the Knicks, who they beat in 5 games. So Steph Curry fell to a young Miami Heat team. LeBron James has been the 1 seed like the past 3 seasons, but it's got bounced in the first round. So I don't know what's going on in Brooklyn, but let's see if the Suns can get this ring and if Josh King could put 3 rings on his resume right now. They are up 3-1 on Miami Heat. Let's see if they can close it out. They do, a 4-1 series win. All right, let's see if he signs a big extension or goes somewhere over the offseason, because I don't know why he keeps signing these like 1-year deals, but let's see what happens. All right, so he did not sign a 1-year deal. I don't know if the Suns did not want to pay him or what, but he's the best player in the league, so I don't know how they let him walk. All right, Josh King was not on an NBA team over the offseason, so I had to like fix stuff with the salary cap. Let's see where he ended up signing. Okay, he ended up signing with the Spurs on a 1-year, $1.67 million deal. I think the league salary cap might be messing up right now. That's why no one's been able to pay him a supermax. Something with the salary cap's going wrong, but he did sign to play with Kawhi Leonard for a year, so this is going to be interesting, along with Tyrese Halliburton, LaMarcus Aldridge, Marc Gasol. So a good team. So Josh King's going to get like Scottie Pippen and not get paid the money he deserves his entire career, but he's still gonna be able to play on teams. He's probably gonna be bouncing around teams a lot because he's gonna be on like 1-year deals, but make the storyline more interesting, I guess. All right, Josh King, not used to seeing him in the Spurs uniform. 25.4 points per game, another MVP. Wait, is he only a 2-time champion? I swear he had 3 rings. Maybe my memory, I don't know, maybe my memory's just bad. I have no clue. I swear he had 3 rings though. All NBA rookie first team. K got drafted to the Grizzlies. Mobley to the Clippers at an 85 overall already, year 1 for Mobley. Joshua drafted to the 76ers. Scotty Barnes to the Warriors and Trey Jones to the Spurs. Spurs obviously got the 1 seed. I mean, Kawhi Leonard and Josh King. This should be a free championship. You would think. You would think this should be a free championship. 4-1 both rounds. We got the Timberwolves. Yeah, 4-0. Kawhi Leonard with the West Finals MVP and Curry with the East Finals MVP. Now, this is not going to be an easy championship because look who the New York Knicks also picked up over the offseason. We got a backcourt of Russell Westbrook and Stephen Curry against Josh King and Kawhi Leonard and Marc Gasol. It's a good Spurs team, good Knicks team. Should be an interesting series. I got the Spurs in 7 games. Let's see if I am right. 1-1 series, 2-1 series, 3-1 Spurs. All right, let's see if Josh King can close it out for ring number 3. I mean, the 2K accolade thing usually doesn't lie, so I'm guessing this is ring number 3. I don't know why I thought he had 3 rings. I don't know, but now he has 3 rings. 129, 100. The Spurs win the championship. Josh King with his 3rd Finals MVP now and also his 3rd championship. Yep. 5 MVPs, 6 All-Stars, 1st team All-NBA 5 times and 3rd team All-NBA 1 time. So Josh King is having an amazing career so far. Let's see if he gets picked up over the offseason. Pretty good. All right, he's not on the Spurs anymore. Let's go see if he's a free agent. No, he's not. All right, he signed back on a 4-year deal with the Suns. I'm guessing Devin Booker left, and he's back with Markelle Fultz and Devin Booker. They got Fultz now too. They also got Chet Holmgren. It's a good little squad they got right here. I mean, they kind of falls off a little bit after these like big 4, but still a really good top 4. And LeBron did pass Kareem. I believe he did it last season. LeBron is at 40,094 points. Kareem at 38,387. And like I said, I downloaded the rosters and they should have been correct. Like his points up until this time, until 2015-16 when we started. CJ McCollum cracked into the top 100. I don't think what's his name's up there just yet. He's been having a really good career, but he's only played like 6 seasons. Yeah, I don't think Josh King's gonna be on that list. I did want to see if he's like got into this top point game because you know sometimes we do miss big games simulating an 82 game season. We obviously can't look at every stat, but it doesn't look like it. Let's go see what Josh King's career high has been in points. Menu. Okay, no, his career high has been 57 points. Career high 3-pointers made has been 11. Career high in rebounds 16. His career high in assists has been 18. Steals 7, blocks 6, and minutes played 46. So he almost played the full 48. So yeah, Josh King setting some good personal records there, and he's definitely on pace to try to become the all-time NBA leading scorer. It really depends how long he plays. Like LeBron's 38 right now, still playing. So we'll see if Josh King has like longevity like that. That is obviously a very rare thing. So we will see. All right, Josh King with another MVP award. They're gonna rename this MVP award the Josh King Award after his career is over, because that is how many times? That his 7th time winning it, no, his 6th time winning it, his MVP award. He still has not been able to get DPOY, as it's just been going to Giannis the past couple years. Kobe White won his 6th man on the Hornets, and then Paolo winning the Rookie of the Year on the Toronto Raptors. All NBA first team starting to look a little different, you know, than like Curry, Durant, LeBron. We got Lonzo Ball, De'Aaron Fox, Josh King, who's been a member of it the past like 6 years. Giannis, Cat. All NBA second team, we do still have Steph Curry. Did LeBron make an All NBA team? He did not. Luka on the All NBA third team at a 96 overall. Luka only making the All NBA third team. That's actually kind of surprising. You would think Luka would be one of those guys in like the All NBA second or first team at least. He hasn't been having like Luka type of 2K sim seasons yet. Maybe soon, or maybe just Utah's not the right fit for him. I don't know. Let's get to the playoffs though, where the Phoenix Suns are the number 2 seed, and they take a 4-1 first round series. We got the Clippers in the second round, 4-1. We got OKC now. Is Kevin Durant still on Oklahoma City? He is. I was gonna say I did not check the free agency moves this offseason, so I didn't know if he left. Kevin Durant is 34, still on the Oklahoma City Thunder. So we got a Josh King KD matchup. KD takes the first 2 games, then Phoenix comes back with the next 2. Now they come back with the next 2, next 3 actually they come back with, and let's see if they can close out KD right here. Into game 6 right now. Josh King to the bucket on Kevin Durant as the Suns take a 1-point lead. 38 points tonight for Josh King. We are in game 6, so if the Phoenix Suns win, they advance to the NBA Finals, while OKC and Kevin Durant need to win this game on the home court to stay alive and force a game 7. Josh King guarded Kevin Durant. I mean, Josh King's making KD look small, and he can do all the things that KD does. KD though with an insane shot. I mean, that's just a shot that only a couple guys can make, and when one of those guys on that list is Kevin Durant with a tough like floater post hook. I don't even know what type of shot that was, but that was just a tough look. 132-131 OKC's lead. Let's see what Josh King's gonna do right here. I'm sure he's gonna be the one getting the ball. He almost has a 40 piece tonight with 38 points. All right, Josh King on the wing off the catch. He shot it right away. He missed it, but Somniac, who is that guy? I don't know. He just got the board though and dunked it and looked pretty athletic while doing so. They take a 1-point lead. the OKC Thunder call a timeout. How many timeouts do both of the... All right, they got one timeout left. The Suns just got one timeout left. And I was going to say, they've called like 6 timeouts already, and we've been here for like 30 seconds. All right, let's see if KD can get another tough bucket. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. I know KD is one of the best scorers of all time, but they got a 7'4" guy guarding with an 8'8" wingspan. I wouldn't be surprised if they try and get like Oladipo a bucket right here instead. Thaddeus Young, but KD off the screen, he kind of had the shot, but Josh King's long wingspan, able to block shots, might be able to get out there and stop it. KD shot a 3. It's off. They're going to have to foul Josh King. And they're not done yet because they can still come down and hit a 3 to force OT if Josh King makes both free throws. And I'm pretty sure Josh King's going to make both free throws. Free throw 1 for King, he does hit it. And free throw number 2, he hits that as well. 3-point game, no timeouts for the Thunder. So they're going to have to get a quick 3-pointer up. Anthony Simons with the ball. Kevin Durant with it. Fade away on Josh King. Oh, I thought that was good. And the Suns survive and advance to next series. Josh King finding his way back to the NBA Finals, knocking off KD and the Oklahoma City Thunder. I mean, KD did take him 6 games, but I mean, Josh King's like 26 years old now. He's really getting towards his peak. A 7'4" all around just demigod. Is going to be tough to stop him. As KD went for 36, 9, and 7, but King went for 40 points, 6 boards, 6 assists, 4 steals, and a block. And yeah, I mean, it's just going to be tough to beat. I don't really see anyone really stopping Josh King and then over the next like 3-4 seasons as they match up against the Miami Heat in the finals once again, who do have Tyrese Maxey now. They also added Mikal Bridges, and you know they do have Zion Williamson, Andre Drummond, who is still an 89 overall, and Justice Winslow. Not a bad team at all, but the Suns do take the first 2 games. Heat finally do take a game. 3-1 Suns, though. I'm guessing they're just going to close it out right here. No, 3-2. Okay. Can the Miami Heat force a game 7? They cannot. Josh King takes home another finals. Let's see how many finals that is for him now. I lost count. He's a 4-time champion, 6-time MVP, 4-time finals MVP, as he's on a 4-year deal. So he is going to be staying with the Suns for at least the next 4 years. So let's get to this next season. And I did just realize too, Josh King has won, what, 3 rings with the Suns and 1 with the Spurs. So that means he did bring the Phoenix Suns to their first ever franchise ring. As you guys, if you guys know, Suns are one of those teams that have never won a championship. All right, so Josh King actually did not even win the MVP this season. It went to Anthony Davis, who joined the Miami Heat, putting up 26.2 points per game, 9.6 boards. I wonder what King put up this season, because that's like a typical... Okay, he put up 25.7 points per game, 2 steals, 2.2 blocks. He finally got his DPOY, though. Honestly, thank you. I'd rather have a DPOY than MVP at this point, just because he needed to get the DPOY under his belt for sure. I mean... Let's see what his thoughts are. I'm feeling ecstatic about the current situation. Being named the Defensive Player of the Year has me on cloud 9. Being an All-NBA is an honor. I'm humbled. I felt good about making All-NBA defensive team. Each day is looking better than the last. So Josh King in high spirits, if you guys were wondering. But yeah, we're adding the DPOY to the trophy case. It's not popping up. I think maybe we got to get out of the screen for it to pop up. But yeah, he won the DPOY with all those other accomplishments. He did make the All-NBA first team as well, along with AD, Jokic, Kat, and Luka. So Luka making his way to the All-NBA first team, as the Suns are the 2 seed in the playoffs and the Mavericks are the 1 seed. Now we're gonna hit simulate round. We should get by the I was going to say we should get by the Kings pretty easily, but they just 4-2'd us. I tried to stop the sim. It was too late. It's actually a good Kings team that just took us down. D'Angelo Russell, Jaylen Brown, DeMarcus Cousins, who is still an 85 overall. They got Jackson Hayes, Keldon Johnson. Is that Patrick Williams? Yeah, they got Pat Williams, Jalen Suggs, Wendell Moore's getting DMPs. Yeah, it's a pretty good team that just took us down. Yeah, it's a pretty good 7 seed. Let's see what Josh King did in the elimination game. Did he choke? No, he didn't even choke. He just didn't take a lot of shots. He needs to take more shots for us. He only took 12 shots. He had a good all-around game. 4 blocks, 3 steals, 12 assists, 14 points, and 6 boards. He just did not score like we needed him to, and it's going to be a new champion this season. The Nuggets win in 5 games. Giannis still taking home the MVP, or finals MVP. So a team of Jason Tatum and Giannis were unable to beat this Nuggets team with Paul George. So Paul George finally getting an NBA championship. Yeah, that's his first one. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it's his first one, unless he was on a different team that we missed over the past couple years. But he was not. So Paul George winning his first championship with Kobe White, Cole Anthony, Jeremiah Grant, Austin Rivers, Jabari Smith. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how this team beat Jason Tatum and Giannis on the same team, but they did. So congratulations, Denver, the 2024 NBA champs. Okay, we're back this year in the NBA Finals, 2025 NBA Finals. Ben Simmons and Josh King winning the Finals MVPs. The Suns were able to make it back to the champion, or the NBA Finals this year. And if you guys do see, Josh King also won the MVP this year, the 2025 MVP, making it his 7th MVP. So he's about 3 championships away from getting 7 to pass Michael Jordan. He already has 7 MVPs. He is on track to be the GOAT, because how old is he right now? He's only 27. So this is a big championship right here, though, because he needs to get these rings up. He has 4 championships, which is really good at age 27. He's on pace for the GOAT of basketball, I'd say. Probably no debate. 3-1 Suns, though. Let's see if they could take home a championship. No, 3-2. All right, let's see if they could close them out. Do not want to go to game 7. Game 7's in Washington, so, you know, we got to take business. As we always say, you got to take care of business at home, and it looks like they're going to a 15-point win. I think that just said Fultz dropped a triple-double in the championship game. Josh King still does win the finals MVP, but yeah, Fultz with a triple-double, Chet with 25 and 12, a double-double, and Josh King with 21 points, getting ring number 5, and I think it's finals MVP number 5 as well. I think he's going into his last year with the Suns right here. Honestly, kind of want him to leave the Suns after the season and go to like a bummy team. Maybe we could like just make him sign to a bummy team and see if he could get like one of those crazy seasons where they average like 40 points a game, because there's some really good players on this team, or maybe not like really good, but good players on his team that are like getting a lot of touches, and they might be taken away from some of his like scoring, which isn't like the biggest deal at all. I'd just like to see him like have like a 45 point per game season, but maybe he will this season, because it looks like Markelle Fultz and Devin Booker both left the squad, so it's really him and Chet. So actually maybe this season is his chance to go and, you know, get that 35 plus point per game season. Zion Williamson left the Miami Heat and joined the Boston Celtics and went and won the MVP award. A really good season from Zion. Dante Goodrich won the Rookie of the Year. I do not know who that is. SGA joined the Bucks, though, and he's somehow the 6th man on the Bucks. He's only an 89 overall right now. Just has not progressed as well as he did on the Thunder. So yeah, he's on the Bucks winning 6th man along with Giannis and Jason Tatum. Scoot Henderson winning most improved player. Jamal Murray clutch player of the year. A lot of players are starting to get on different teams now. The league is definitely starting to look a little unfamiliar, as Josh King did make an All-NBA first team. If you guys want to see what he did this season, he put up 29.4 points per game, kind of like a similar season to what he's been putting up. But the Suns are in the play-in game, so that is definitely a big downgrade from last year, and it's really because of his teammates leaving and joining other teams, Devin Booker and Markelle Fultz. But we are the 7th seed. We're going against the 2-seeded Grizzlies. Gonna be a tough matchup. I know this is Cade Cunningham's Grizzlies. They also got Ball, who is actually up to an 86 overall in the Sims. I feel like he's a lot of more potential in real life, and the Suns kind of didn't use him this year in like real life, like when they kind of needed a big man. I would have liked to see them try and use him this year and just see how Ball did. 3-0 though, Memphis. 4-0, we get eliminated. Is this the start of Josh King's downfall? Is he not going to be able to get to this 7-ring standpoint that we want him to get, or that we want him to get to? Keep stuttering. I cannot talk right now. As Jackson Hayes just won a finals MVP. He's up to an 86 overall. He won it in 7 games with the Hawks against the Trailblazers. This is what the Trailblazers roster is looking like. Is that Aiden Ross? No, it's Andy Ross, but it kind of looks like Aiden Ross. All right, Josh King actually went and signed a 4-year deal over the offseason with the Brooklyn Nets, so he's team hopping to the Nets. Let's go check this Nets roster out and see if it has potential to win some championships. He's playing with 90 overall Jabari Smith Jr., teaming back up with DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray was on his team in Phoenix, right? Yeah, in the 20, or like through DeJounte's first 5 years of his career, he was in Phoenix. They separated for about another 5 years, and then they just linked back up in Brooklyn. Definitely a really good roster over here. Definitely a lot of potential for some championships.
2,000 years later.
All right, as you guys can see, we did skip ahead a few years. It is the year 2030, so it's the 30-31 season. That sounds weird just saying that. Josh King's been a pro for 14 years. We skipped over basically the whole Brooklyn era. He did not win one championship in Brooklyn, and you guys see he's kind of digressing a little bit in just like productivity, but he did leave the Nets to join the Cleveland Cavaliers this season and team up with Luka, who did win some MVPs over the time that we simmed. I think it might have just been one, actually. Yeah, he won, or no, he won 2, 2028, 2030. He won the MVP, but he has not won a championship yet, so he's teaming up with Josh King, and we're gonna see if these two former #1 overall picks could win a championship together. How long did Josh King sign here? He signed here for 4 years. This was probably going to be the last contract of his career. He is currently at 5 NBA championships and 8 MVPs. He's also a 14-time All-Star, 11 times on the All-NBA first team, and a 5-time Finals MVP. So an amazing career so far for him, but he is searching for ring number 6 and 7. And also another thing he's looking for, he is trying to be the all-time leading scorer, but honestly, I don't know if he's going to be able to get there. He's at 29,556 points to start the season. LeBron retired with 44,000. KD finished second with 42,000. So yeah, he needs about like 15,000 more points to beat LeBron. He's at 21 on the All-NBA time scoring list right now. He's also 17th on the block list at 2,346. Don't know if he's gonna be able to catch Hakeem at 3,830 steals. I don't. Oh, he's up in like the top 15 actually. He's 14 in steals with 2,316. I mean, it's gonna be tough considering like the past 4 years in Brooklyn, his points per game kind of went down. You guys want to see who did win the MVPs and championships real quick over the past 4 seasons? Josh King did win one in Brooklyn, then Luka's won 2 out of the last 3, and Cade won one in Memphis. The Bucks won against the Suns 4-0 with Zion Williamson. Then Cade Cunningham actually got his championship in 28-29. Jason Tatum moved to the Charlotte Hornets and got a ring in the 27-28 season. And then in the 26-27 season, the season that Josh King won the MVP with Brooklyn, Scoot Henderson actually won the finals MVP and won the championship with the Los Angeles Clippers over the Knicks 4-2. So let's see if Luka and Josh King could win a ring. This will be a good way to end Josh King's career off. Let's see if they could do it. All right, Josh King left the Nets and kind of got back in MVP form, a 24.1 point per game season, winning the MVP. And one of the reasons, or he also won DPOY as well, but one of the reasons they won the MVP, or he won the MVP award, is because of their record, a 69-13 record, the best record in the NBA, and they got the 1 seed. So we should be able to make it to the finals with this team with Luka and Josh King. I would think we got the 2-seeded Bulls in the Eastern Conference Finals. We're gonna hit simulate round. We do make it to the finals against Kobe White and the Nuggets. We are up 2-0. This is for ring number 6. All right, we are up 3-0 on the Denver Nuggets. This is a huge championship right here for Josh King, because this will be ring number 6 and tie Michael Jordan, and he does just that, winning the finals MVP as well, getting Luka his first championship and Josh King his 6th championship. And let's go see if he can get number 7 to actually pass Jordan and not just tie him. All right, picking this right back up in next year's finals. This is a 2-2 series right now between the Timberwolves and the Cavs. Josh King trying to get to ring number 7. The Timberwolves are stacked though. They have Jokic and Zion Williamson on the same team, along with an 87 overall Andrew Wiggins, and then 2 auto-generated rookies that have just played good this season. But yeah, it's gonna be really the battle of like the dynamic duos between Zion and Jokic and Luka and Josh King. Only difference is that the Timberwolves do have another high-rated overall player in Andrew Wiggins, but we do have 7'4" Josh King and Luka Doncic, so we should be all right. We are down 3-2 though, as this could be one of their last. This could be the last time we see Josh King in the finals. I mean, he's like 35 years old now. I mean, I know he has Luka on his team, but this is one of those chances that you really cannot miss the opportunity on to get ring number 7, and it looks like he's gonna blow that opportunity to get ring number 7 right here as they lose by 9 points. Zion winning the finals MVP. Let's see if Luka's on a contract here. Okay, no, he actually just re-signed, so they got a couple years left together. Ring number 7 definitely still possible. Josh King also did win the MVP this season, being his 10th MVP award, which is absolutely ridiculous. All right, look at the top left of the screen. It's 2035. I've been skipping around because if not, this video is going to be like 2 hours long if I showed every season. If you guys want longer videos, let me know. I don't know. I feel like 2 hours might have been like a crazy long video. Josh King right now is 37 years old. He's a 6-time champion. He just made it back to the NBA Finals. He joined the Pistons this season on a 1-year deal. They only won 1 time in Cleveland with Luka, but he's 37 and just led this Pistons team. You guys can see the starting lineup of the Pistons team. It's nothing too special. It's a good all-around team though. No like other superstar on the team, but he just led this Pistons team to a championship at 37. This is equivalent to like a Steph Curry versus the Celtics ring in 2022. But they're going against Evan Mobley and Scoot Henderson, who just won a championship about 3-4 seasons ago. So it's going to be a tough series. We are up 2-0 right now, 2-1. Let's see if the Clippers take 2 in a row. They do not. We're up 3-1. This is Josh King's probably last chance to get ring number 7. I know we've said this a couple times, but he's 37. He's going to be retired in the next probably 2 seasons. So let's see if he can get ring number 7 and kind of solidify him as a GOAT. He does. Josh King with ring number 7, 28.6 points per game, wins the finals MVP, and he's done it. 7 NBA championships. He had 38 points in the closeout game. What a career from Josh King. All right, he has not retired yet. Jokic, Giannis, they played 21 years in the league. They do end up retiring. Giannis only a 1-time NBA champion in 2030 through his career. Jokic only a 1-time NBA champion. And there goes Josh King. After a 20-year career at age 38, he retires. It's still still a 99 overall. So he still has some seasons in him. Let's check his accolades. 7-time NBA champ, a 20-time All-Star, 10-time MVP, 7-time Finals MVP, 14-time first team All-NBA, and a 4-time second team All-NBA. He also has some DPOYs and stuff that aren't even showing because it only shows the 6 categories on here. You can't even scroll down to see his other awards. So this is the moment of truth. I honestly have not checked this list, so let's go see if Josh King made it on the All-NBA #1 list of scoring. He did not. He actually didn't even finish second. He finished third behind KD at 40,000 points. Still a really good career from Josh King, but that just really puts it in perspective how crazy of a record this is from a LeBron. A 99 overall, 7'4" demigod. Couldn't even break LeBron's scoring record. He did finish second in blocks, a little, just 500 behind Hakeem, and he did finish first in steals, so really showing how good of a defensive player he was as well. He finished 6th in minutes. LeBron played 9,000 more minutes than him, so if Josh King played some more minutes, he definitely probably could have beat LeBron's record. But make sure to drop a like on the video as well. Also hit that subscribe button. Road to 10K. I'll see you guys in the next one.